Hello friends, today we are going to describe the program which we have earlier explained in the light of the if-else construct, that is the program to find whether a number is even or odd. Today we are going to discuss that program in the light of the switch case construct which we have taught you in the previous class. So let us just get started with the same program which we discussed in the manner of if and else. Today we are going to just explain it in terms of switch case construct. So let's get started, friends. To find whether a number is odd or even by switch case construct. So we have discussed this program in the light of the if-else construct, but we are just going to explain it in terms of the switch case construct. So let's get to know the difference between both of them. So I'm just going to start to write the program now. First, the file inclusion directive #include stdio.h, as you know all. Then we come to the main portion of the program, int main, then the opening brace. Then we are going to take the variable. One variable which we will take will contain the value, the number which is supplied by the user, which is to be checked for whether it is even or odd. And so we need only one variable in this program. So we will declare the variable like this: int, say no means number, then the input printf, new line, enter a number, new line, scanf, %d, because it is an integer, so the format specifier will be %d, &no. Now we come to the logical portion, which we will deal with the switch case construct. So now we are going to write this. We have to check whether the number is after dividing it by 2, whether it yields a remainder of 0 or 1. If we get the remainder to be 0, we immediately conclude that the number is an even number. And if we get the remainder as 1, then we immediately conclude the number is odd. So let me just get started with this construct. We will write switch. You are familiar with the switch statement. We have discussed in the previous class. Switch. We can take another variable as well, but to reduce the number of variable, I am just taking a little bit of tweak. I am just adding it to the program. That is, we will just write in this manner: no %2. That is, this no variable, %2 means no modulus 2, but no modulo 2, no mod 2. That means any no number is divided by 2 to yield the remainder, and that remainder becomes the parameter to be supplied to this switch statement, and that is no %2. You can take yet another variable like this x, keep this no %2 in x, and then supply x over here also. But in order to reduce the number of variables, in order to save much memory space, so we are reducing the number of variables. That is, we are not taking this x, we are taking directly no %2. So we are optimizing the code in a manner so as to save our time and space. So this switch block will now start from here. As we know that there might be only two possibilities, that is 0 and 1, because a number when divided by 2 only yields 2 remainders. So we will have a case called case 0. So case 0 deals with something which is nothing but the even number case. So we are going to printf new line, even number. And see, friends, there is no other case which is to be denoted by case 1 or case 2 or anything like that, because we have only 2 cases in our hand. So this case 0 means that we have dealt with case 0, and the only case which is remaining is case 1. So we can write case 1 after putting a break over here, but it is better to go to the default, because default is that case which you know in the previous class we have told you that the default is the case which deals with all the remaining portions after dealing with the several specified cases. So I can take this 0 to be the specified case and this 1 to be the remainder cases. So this can be written like this. You write this break over here. You know what is the significance of break. I have already taught you in the previous class. Case 0, printf, even number, then comes break. Then we will write directly default, and default will take care of the rest situation, that is the remainder 1. So the remaining possibility is being dealt with default. So printf odd number. So there is no need to write break over here as we have studied in the previous class. So now we come to the end of this switch block. Just write return 0 and go to the end of the main section. So that's that. Nothing else. So it's a very simple program, but we have dealt with in a different manner by the switch case construct, not using the if-else construct which we used in a previous class. So students, if you have any queries or doubts pertaining to this program which we have studied, you can just drop your comments in the comment section below. Thanks.